The men's singles final. Wang Liqin of China against Chiang Peng Lung of Taipei. Sit back and enjoy this thrilling match which we bring to you in its entirety. The commentators are Danny C. Miller and Chuck Underwood.
Let's hear it for him. Let me first introduce the gentleman who escorted our athletes out onto the field of play. From our major sponsor, Stiga from Escalade, Larry Guderwitz. Now from China, number 2 ranked player in the world, Wang Liqin. His opponent is the defending men's singles title holder here and number 5 ranked player in the world from Taipei, Chiang Peng Lung. This is the best 3 of 5 game match. Let me turn the mic over to our assistant referee, Alan Barf, who will introduce the officials.
The umpire for this match, from Livermore, California, selected to represent the United States as an umpire in the upcoming Olympics, Tom Miller. His assistant from Canada, Wang Liqin. The scorekeepers, 2 from the USA, Joe Lee and Alan Watson. From Japan, Kiyoshi Araki. And from Canada, Chandra Matsosing.
Call red. Red. Service. 2 minutes.
The women here at the U.S. Open Championship have pretty much followed form in that 1, 2, 3, and 4 seeded players reach the final 4 spots. But Dan C. Miller, the men's singles division has looked more like a jailbreak than anything of order.
There were so many upsets, especially in the round of 16. Vladimir Samsonov lost. Jan-Ove Waldner, Kong Linghui, the number 1 player in the tournament, also lost. So there are a lot of upsets, very unusual for this tournament, but a lot of upsets. But still, the number 2 ranked Wang Liqin and number 5 Chiang Peng Lung made it to the finals.
So we have in this one the defending champion of this event, Chiang Peng Lung, and we also have in Wang Liqin, the gentleman who has won the last 2 tour events in Japan and China.
That's right. In this match, we have a couple things here. The hottest player on the Pro Tour, which is Wang Liqin. He's won the last 2 events. He's going for 3 in a row against Chiang Peng Lung, who is actually the most improved player in the world. Last year when he won the U.S. Open, he was only ranked in the mid-20s, I think about number 26. He's moved all the way up to number 6. And so we have the most improved player in the world against the hottest player on the Pro Tour. A great match. Only one of them is going to survive and win this U.S. Open Pro Tour.
So it is China against China Taipei, and both men 22 years old. To get to this final championship match, Chiang had to dispatch players who were ranked, first of all, number 38, then number 14 in the world, then number 1, Kong Linghui, was taken out by Chiang, and then finally in the semifinal, earlier today, Chiang defeated number 11, Werner Schlager of Austria. Wang Liqin, on the other hand, ranked 2 in the world, first defeated number 76, Adrian Crisan of Romania, then number 26, Johnny Wong of Canada, then number 12 ranked Taek-Soo Kim of Korea, and finally, earlier today, the most improbable semifinalist, number 41 ranked Fredrik Håkansson of Sweden, who had a terrific tournament and asked to go home with a smile on his face.
Oh yes, Fredrik had a couple of excellent wins. He beat his teammate Jørgen Persson, who was top ranked, and it was definitely an unusual semifinalist, number 41. We're ready to go.
Wang from China is serving, again ranked second in the world and playing number 6 in Chiang.
Chiang Peng Lung certainly had his hands full in the quarterfinals. He played Kong Lung Wei, the number 1 ranked player in the world, and he beat him. It was the first time he ever beat him.
Again, because this is a singles final, best 3 of 5 wins it.
There's Wang turning the corner a little bit early. Cheng picking it up and driving the ball down the line for an easy winner. But certainly, Chuck, throughout the tournament I've seen, and everyone has been impressed, Chiang Peng Lung has played unbelievable table tennis. Now, sometimes the technique can stop him, but he's been playing a level above everybody in this tournament. I'm not sure if he can keep that up against Wang Liqin, who has won the last 2 Pro Tour stops and going for number 3.
He's long with that one, 3-2.
Both very tall players, well over 6 feet. Brilliant shot.
Wang is just coming off a runner-up finish in men's doubles a couple of hours ago.
Forget that shot. Nice little drop shot there. If you do it right, the other player is a little bit late. Chiang Peng was a little bit late, and a powerful drive by Wang. Watch him just put this ball away. No problem. Snap backhand by Chiang Peng Lung, moves out to a 2-point lead.
Dan's talked throughout the broadcast about the grips, and we've got both popular grips on display in this one.
Chiang Peng Lung with the pen holder grip. It's like you're holding the racket like you're holding a pencil and the fingers across the back, but you only use one side of the racket. Wang Liqin in the red shirt is using the shake hand grip, which is the more favored grip around the world. But still, it doesn't always win the big championships. Oh, nice backhand down the line. Both these players have been trying to be very aggressive to start off the match and turning the backhand corner, but a little bit early and getting caught, moving too quick. Wang Liqin turning the corner with a big forehand. That's why you want to turn that corner. You see a lot of backhand to backhand play. And when a player sees an opportunity, he'll turn around and use the big forehand for a winner. That service. It's going to be high, fast-paced energy, a lot of powerful shots. Player who gets the most first attacks is going to win.
And in this one, I think, Dan, we'll see precisely the kind of play, the fast power play that is responsible for the ball being given a little extra weight come October 1st.
That's right. I think when that comes into play, the rallies will be a little bit longer and the play will become a little less technical. And I think
and so more crowd friendly.
Right. I think when the rallies are extended, the people will enjoy the sport.
Which sort of takes us back to the early days of the sport.
Right. In the old days, when the equipment was just pebbled rubber and the ball was very slow, the rallies were quite long, sometimes too long, so they had to change the rules and put in an expedite system.
And then in the 1950s and 60s, along came that miracle drug of the sport, if you will, sponge. It changed everything.
It changed everything, and those that played in the hard bet days were almost, they couldn't change over. Great rally here. Oh,
got the edge.
Net edge. I'd have to say, even though Chiang Peng Lung has been playing fabulous table tennis here, that Wang Liqin has got to be the favorite. He's won 2 Pro Tour stops in a row and was only pressed once in this tournament, and that was in the quarterfinals by Kim Taek-soo. A very close 5-game match. Oh, excellent play there. Wang turns the corner, goes down the line, but leaves open the forehand. Here we go. See backhand to backhand, turns the corner, but leaves the forehand open. Oh, and he returns the edge.
Chiang this week has a record of 12-2 in his singles matches. Wang has shown at least a bit of vulnerability. He's lost 4 games in winning his 12 to get here.
Oh, there's a trademark forehand drive way outside the court. Chiang Peng Lung was at least 4 feet off to the side. Watch how far he gets over to hit this shot. Not even in the picture. To play at this level, you have to have quick feet. You got to move. You got to have great footwork to get to those shots. These players are in great shape. They run a lot. They do tremendous footwork practice, practicing 4 or 5 hours a day. Just as I said, Wang Liqin is the possible favorite in this match. He squanders 5 or 6 points in a row to go down 9-13.
Some 900 athletes here. You talked about the conditioning, and from the waist up, you'll see a lot of variety, but from the waist down, you see these lean and yet powerful legs on just about everybody in the sport.
Wang going with that forehand service. Oh, great return of serve by Chiang Peng, just sort of touch dropping the ball real quick, low over the net. Wang hasn't had anyone really handle his serve this whole tournament. And he changed the side spin there. He was going right to left side spin. That time he went left to right. That forehand service has a lot of flexibility, and they can really change the spin. You can change the side spin. You can change direction. You can do almost anything. There's a big forehand. Excellent block by Wang.
14-12.
This is an easy forehand down the middle there, Chuck.
Chiang, in beating the #1 seed in the world, Kong Lin Wei, won by scores of 21-11, 11, and 18, losing one in there 21-15.
Well, there's another little storyline in this match, Chuck, is that if Wang Liqin can win this match, he's ranked #2 in the world. From what I've heard on the computer rankings, he'll move to become #1 for the first time. So Wang Liqin not only has this title on the line, he has a chance to become the #1 player in the world.
And what he told us in an interview prior to this match is that he really has a mental problem with major events. He's talking with his coach about it. He tenses up on the big ones.
That's what he's had a problem with nervousness. He's played very erratic. They had a little problem here with the point here. It was a double bounce, and Chiang Peng has kind of hit his thumb. And I'm not sure what's going on right now. The point went to Wang. And he's going to change the score here.
Play over?
I think they're going to go for a play over. I'm not sure what happened on that point exactly. It looked like it was a double bounce, or is...
Chiang held his bat up to show his opponent after the point, but don't know. Whatever, the point is won again by Chiang. He was now down 14-18 in the first game of a best-of-5 match.
Excellent backhand opening. Wang Liqin has an excellent topspin game. Backhand loop, he's got that tall body, big range. His backhand's been off a little bit. In the doubles earlier, he missed quite a few backhands. That one there, right off the edge of the racket as it sails long. Oh, fast serve. Chiang Peng Lung, defending Open champion, not quite ready for that one.
When you're the defending champion of an event, does it feel good to come back? Any psychological advantage here?
Well, it just seems like he's always played well here at the U.S. Open. He had a couple of breakthrough wins at the U.S. Open a few years ago when he was 18 years old, and that was the first time we saw the talent of this young kid. Only 22 years old. He's moved up 21 spots in the world rankings in 1 year. set.
his thumb. Do you have anything to say about it?
I think it's okay.
Match now stands 1 game for Chen, 0 games for Wang.
We're back in Fort Lauderdale, Florida for the men's finals of the U.S. Open Championship, featuring Chiang Peng Lung, number 6 in the world, serving to number 2, Wang Liqin. The first game went to Chiang. 21-16 the final in that one. It's a best 3 of 5 match. On the edge.
0-1.
Excellent rally to open up game 2. Oh, good drop shot there with heavy backspin. Chiang Peng tried to come in and attack it. A little bit too low. Tough serve there.
Despite winning that first game, you feel that Wang clearly has the talent superiority in this match?
Well, I'm not so sure anymore as I see the play go. Right. Well, I think technically Wang is a little bit superior, but Chiang Peng has shown some tremendous firepower. Look at that there. Just hits the ball so hard that when he gets the attack, no one's all week long, no one has been able to return it.
The only 2 games this week that Chiang has lost were to the world's number 1, Kong Lingwei, and prior to that, in his field of 16, he lost a game to Jean-Michel Saive. Crowd-pleasing rally.
Great topspin forehand to forehand rally.
3.
Wang a little bit late, hits the edge of the racket. Oh, look at that. Beautiful power.
3-4.
Oh, nice opening a loop.
4-4.
Wang using that forehand side spin serve. Some of the time side spin underspin, other times side spin topspin, but he hides the contact with his arm, and you can tell, but you can tell a little bit late. That was topspin there. Chiang Peng with an excellent return to the middle of the table. He rolled it right to the middle. Indecision by Wang and point to Chiang Peng. 5-5.
Somebody put a radar gun to it once and said that on a smash, an opponent has 16 1/100ths of a second to react, which is about half the time that a baseball batter gets to react to a pitch. The physics of this sport are pretty remarkable.
7-5.
Wang Liqin, after going up 5-3, quickly loses 4 points in a row. Oh. Chiang Peng got a little too close to the ball there. Had a nice opening, but got a little too close and got jammed. Just committed a little too early. Oh, beautiful. One topspin drive answered by another.
7-7.
Here's the topspin, another topspin. Beautiful. Leave that court. Wang Liqin took advantage of it. Oh, excellent return of serve. Just hooked it right around the corner, wide to the forehand.
8-7.
So 8-7 Wang. He's on his way to the Olympics with China to participate in the doubles competition. And again, he's had an up and down year. Those who followed the tour say, Dan, that he has had spectacular triumphs, but also some spectacular fall-on-your-face events.
9-7.
And he keeps faulting that to what he calls a mental problem.
Right, I've been to a few of the Pro Tour stops, and I've actually seen some of the other results. He's had a couple of incredible losses. I think he lost one to a player that was in the 70s in the world ranking, and I couldn't even believe it, because at this level, that almost never happens.
He seems to be heating up now.
7.
6 points in a row. Wang down 11-7-5, goes up 11-7. Oh, he had 7 in a row, but no, Chiang Peng Lung with a fabulous block. That's about as quick as it gets in this sport. Watch this drive
11-8.
quickly to the other corner.
Crowd roared on that prior point. They were in perfect line to see that unmerciful downward hook on the ball.
9-11. Jim.
Table tennis happens so fast, the points go by. Momentum switches are happening all the time. You just have to keep your focus. Try not to get bothered. And there's a beautiful topspin, 1-2 combination there. Huge topspin on that ball.
10.
Wang tried to push the ball down, but it just knocked his racket back.
He won the first game, 21-16, and has now tied this second game.
Well, there you go. We've had the streak of 4, then a streak of 6, and now a streak of 4. Chiang Peng Lung with 4 in a row.
11.
Net serve.
After losing 6 in a row, let's see if he goes for 5. Oh, that was a little bit lucky, folks. That hit Wang Liqin's edge of the racket.
11-12.
Heavy backspin serve, going back and forth. Certainly these two are evenly matched.
12 all.
Nice topspin loop, and he drives it to the middle. Wang showing a little bit of frustration there. Talking to himself there.
12-13. Wang.
You can only take a towel break when the 5 services are over. So when you serve your 5, you can then take a towel break, but no towel breaks are allowed in between the service games.
12-14.
Earlier today, Wang defeated Fredrik Håkansson of Sweden in their semifinal, 24-22, and then 21-9. He lost the third game, 21-19, and then won 21-18.
Wang showing that frustration.
15.
It's not usually a good sign. Oh, an easy opening for Chiang Peng. Disappointed he missed that one.
14.
Knowing he could have
15.
gone up 3 in a very pivotal game. 5-game match, when you get down 2-0, that's a tough mountain to climb. Oh, and a good return right to the middle. You saw that hesitation for just a moment, just a moment's hesitation. By the time Wang recovered, he whiffed the ball completely.
16-14.
So Chiang starting to sense this one. 5 points away and with a 2-point lead.
Nice slow opening. Wang getting a little
17-14.
encouragement from his coach over here. Tell him to hang in there. This game's not over. Oh, bad mistake there, trying to hook it into the corner. You can just see the body language, Doug. Wang was just kind of looking like he's disappointed in his play at this point.
18-14.
Net serve.
It's a long serve. Oh, look at that shot. That's just brilliant. Normally, that's a good opening shot by Wang Liqin. It's a powerful spin, but Chiang Peng Lung just turned it around. Watch his opening spin, turns it right around, no problem. Oh, look at that. Big winner for Chiang Peng Lung. He's on a roll.
He's knocked out the world's number 1, and now he's working on number 2. Again, he's ranked 6th in the world.
He's been the talk of the tournament this week, Chuck. Everybody's been talking about how powerful this young kid is and how he's been dominating his matches and hitting the ball sometimes out of the court. Just really been impressive, and he's continuing here in the final. And again,
there's the game, and number 6 in the world suddenly has a 2-0 lead on number 2. Wow.
The match now
This is Chuck Underwood with Dan Seemiller, the U.S. men's Olympics coach for the year 2000, and himself one of only 2 men to be a 5-time U.S. national singles champion and the only one to be an 11-time U.S. national doubles champion. Watching here the men's finals of the U.S. Open, the 69th U.S. Open Championship in the Convention Center in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. This one has begun with a start. The 6th-ranked Chiang Peng Lung has taken the first 2 from the 2nd-ranked Wang Liqin.
And he continues it. Wins the first couple of points on Wang's serve and early in game 3. Just playing brilliant table tennis and overpowering his opponent. Wang still showing him that, I guess the body language is just because Chiang Peng is just playing fabulous. Oh, just missed that one. Nice try.
1-2.
Dan mentioned earlier that Chiang last year in winning the U.S. Open was ranked at the time mid-20s and now is up to number 6 and doesn't seem too intent on staying at 6 very long.
No, I'm sure he's moving up. Possibly on his way to number 1. Wang Liqin down 2-0, comes back with 3 straight to kind of settle down a little bit.
2-3, Jim.
Make that 4 in a row. And Wang dancing around the court, showing a little life.
2-4.
Three, 4.
4-4.
It's that heavy backspin serve. Wang's been having trouble with it the whole match.
Of the top 5 ranked players in the world, 4 are from China. The other is Vladimir Samsonov from Belarus. But in order, it's Kong Linghui, number 1, and then Wang Liqin, who is here. Li Goliang is number 4 after Samsonov at number 3, and Ma Lin is number 5 right now, also from China.
Net 5-5.
Wang is blocking that first attack and just getting really disappointed, always missing that second loop from Chiang Peng Lung. Oh, good response there. Opening loop by Wang, but counter topspin by Chiang Peng Lung. Moves up by 2. Wang is in danger of losing this match 3-0.
Net 5-7. Net 5-7.
Each man's coach sits quietly just beyond the first barrier. A lot of eye contact in the course of a match between player and coach.
Nice rally. The coaches sit quietly, but they definitely churn inside. I know that when we're watching, it's tough. Great rally here. Topspin, powerful topspin there. And Chiang Peng not covering the forehand. And Wang showing some life, 3 in a row. Beautiful backhand winner down the line, hits the white line. Twice in a row, Chiang Peng not covering that forehand. Watch this backhand to backhand rally. We're going backhand to backhand down the line, right on the white line. Perfect winner.
The ITTF Tour normally conducts 12 events a year. This being an Olympics year, there will just be 10. Following this one will be the Brazilian Open. And then this autumn after the Olympics, the Italian, the French, the Polish, the Swedish, and the Czech. And the grand finals will take place then in January of 2001. Another nice point.
brilliant point, and that's 5 in a row for Wang. Watch the pace of play on this rally.
7-10. 7-10.
Chiang Peng is kind of losing his patience a little bit, starting to panic a little bit on some of his shots. See that, he's just a little bit out of sync right now. Momentum has clearly switched to Wang, because Wang has a run of 6 in a row. It's so important in table tennis when you get a run going to just max it out, keep going. 6 in a row is most likely to be 7. Oh, and he came across that just a little bit.
8-11.
I'm real good at jinxing the guys when I talk about that. It works every time. Oh, another brilliant rally. Sometimes you have to watch the point and then think what happened after, because you really can't analyze it or digest it that quickly.
What did we do before instant replay, huh?
Nice backhand poke there by Chiang Peng Lung. Normally the penholder's backhand is a little bit weak, but not Chiang Peng Lung's. He seems to be able to snap the wrist and push the ball with tremendous force.
It was only a point, but it did break that momentum, if for nothing more than just one moment. And prevented the momentum from going into a long run, perhaps.
Net 12-9.
Oh, that's real nice. Couple of backhands to the backhand and turn the corner and drive it right down the middle.
9.
Completely handcuffing Chiang Peng.
Different player this game, isn't he?
Yeah, his body language is looking good. He's focused again, but still not that far ahead. Table tennis, when you're playing, sometimes your focus is great, and then it goes away, and then you have to get it right back. And oh, look at that counter topspin. That'll wake you up when you see those shots.
Speaking of getting your attention span back.
11.
Beautiful. Another nice backhand right in the middle. When you see that hesitation, it's almost for sure going to be an error.
So Chiang gets the serve at 11-14.
14.
Again, he won the first two by scores of 21-16 and 21-15.
A little bit off balance there. Chiang Peng with his forehand. Try to hit that wide forehand corner. If Wang can hold on to this game, it's certainly going to turn out to be a great match. The pace of play and the level of play has been excellent. We just need a few more games. I'm sure the audience would like to see at least one, possibly two more games. At 17-12, Wang was down 7-5 in this game. Really taken over since then.
12-17.
No way to bring a forehand back like that.
Wang.
Long out of the picture trying to retrieve that shot, but no chance.
4-point lead.
17-13.
Oh, look at that return of serve.
3-point lead.
A nice little flick of the wrist down the line for a winner.
14.
High risk, but high reward.
Fabulous.
And the 17-12 comfortable lead is now a 17-15. I'm in trouble, possibly. I'm pretty nervous lead. When you're down 2-0 and the guy starts to put pressure on you at the end of that third game, it's not easy to handle. Oh, look at that.
Boy.
Another patented table tennis run, 4 in a row for Chiang Peng Lung with some timeout. Good timeout.
So
Wang needs a break in the momentum, needs to regroup. He's still ahead by 1. It's good to call that timeout before that whole lead disappears, Chuck.
boy, Chiang is no longer a secret. What an excellent, excellent tournament he's had here in Florida.
It's time.
Players get 1 minute to go to their coach. Chinese coach Lu Lin used the whole 1 minute. Gave him several instructions, and Wang came out shaking his head like he feels like, okay, I think I know what I want to do. Let's see what tactic they're going to come out with. This is a big point right here. Topspin serve. He goes with the soft backhand. Oh. But he keeps going right to the forehand. He needs to take that forehand to the middle of the table, not to the corner. That backhand down the line has been scoring repeatedly. That's a tough shot, but Wang performs it at 17-all under pressure.
The crowd, I think, was starting to set back a bit, thinking well, this was going to be an automatic 4-game match, and then here came Chiang.
And they were getting worried they're not going to get another game. Chiang upset with himself to make a service like that. He didn't want to make a long service. He was trying to make a short one. It just got away. There's a short serve. That's what he wants to make. And he's got control at that point.
Wang coming over, talking briefly to his coach before returning to the table.
And Wang can talk to his coach, but his coach cannot talk back. Oh, another bad serve by Chen. He's saying, what in the world am I thinking? You're going to let the guy tee off on my serve? That's going to cost him the game. And it does.
We'll get that 4th game. Wang, he was on the ropes at no games to 2, fights back, and it's now a 2-1 games lead.
Once again, as a courtesy to the athletes, please, no flash photography.
The world's 6th-ranked player, Chiang Peng Lung, won the first 2 games of this men's finals championship here at the U.S. Open. But now the crowd is a bit restless, Dan C. Miller. Wang Liqin came back, won a 3rd game. What's the psychology in game 4, given the results we've just seen in the 3rd?
Well, Chiang Peng is going to have to be careful of a letdown. Clearly the momentum is now with Wang. And Chiang Peng has been playing tremendous, absolutely great table tennis. But he lost that 3rd game, and it's going to be hard for him to maintain that level. I think there's going to be a momentum switch here. And I wouldn't be surprised if Wang didn't pull out to an early lead here and starts to take a little bit of technical control of this match, because Chiang Peng has been playing awesome, but can he keep it up? He's getting frustrated too. What we saw in Wang in game 3 is now switched. Chiang Peng is getting frustrated, and Wang's doing a little dance over there, and you can see he's very focused. Wang had a nice chance for a big forehand. Ball just missed. Oh, net ball, good retrieve, and he saves the point.
Nice job of staying with it.
Those are the kind of points that can sometimes break you. Great retrieve off the net, scooping it off the floor. Oh, and Chiang Peng, like I said, he doesn't look focused. He's a little irritated. They've switched roles. Quickly down 1-4 on his own serve. Wang Liqin to serve at 4-1. He could break out right here.
Wang lost the 1st game by 5, the 2nd game by 6, won the 3rd by 3.
That was a big point to stop the momentum. Maybe Chiang Peng can get his focus back. It's a nice push there. Good rally there, pinning Wang in the backhand. Wang was trying to turn the corner to use the forehand, just never had the positioning to do it. Long service hits the net. Chiang Peng showing what kind of a fighter he is. Fights right back, takes 3 off of Wang's serve.
4-4.
Oh, and just when Wang had a chance to open up the match, the most improved player on the ITTF Pro Tour strikes back with 4 in a row on the receive. Couldn't win all 5. But take 4 out of 5 on the receive any day of the week.
Chiang will be serving with 5 all. Chiang, in order to get to this finals, had to beat the #1 player in the world, but Wang, his highest ranked opponent, was only number 12 to get to the finals. Tak-Soo Kim of Korea.
That's right. That's because of so many upsets along the way. Many of the top 8 seeded players exited out in the round of 32 and round of 16. Quite a shock to the people here. Some of the crowd favorites. Players were coming to watch them play, and when they got here, they were already eliminated. Such a tough field.
6 all.
Oh, beautiful return to serve. Just got right underneath that backspin and skidded it right off to the corner. Just flipped it right into the corner of the table.
Misses the edge.
And Wang showing some emotion. Pumps his fist. He really wants this bad. He's on a roll. He's won 2 Pro Tour tournaments in a row, and if he can win this, he can be #1. But oh, he misreads the serve. He thought it was going to come off the end of the table, but it didn't, and it made a second bounce. Didn't even make a play on the ball. That would be an ace, but a soft ace, if you've ever seen a soft ace. So many let services because their serves are so low to the net. They just go over the net by just an eighth of an inch.
Both players now a little bit more animated in their approach. A lot of frustration there from Chiang.
Nice forehand topspin right down the middle. Chiang Peng is getting a little frustrated because Wang keeps hitting that backhand down the line. He's getting caught flat-footed every time. Not that time, though. He was waiting. Blocked out of position, though. Excellent blocking by Wang Liqin. Stood his ground and took those topspin and just ricocheted him back. Look at that blocking game. Oh, an easy forehand, but it had a little bit of a funny kind of spin on it. Wang misjudged it.
1 point lead for the serve.
Oh, counter topspin. Wang with a big, powerful forehand, but when you go to Chiang Peng's forehand, he's coming back with another power shot right at you. That would be a winner probably against most any other player. But Chiang Peng's topspin counterattack this tournament has been phenomenal.
Oh, didn't quite get it.
Excellent rally back and forth. Table tennis at its best. Look at this. Both players looking for the opening. just missed. Just hit the top of that net. Sometimes when you're playing, you just hate that top of the net. Oh, a little frustration there. Missing his own serve, and Wang dancing around.
Wang is up 2.
Oh my gosh, 2 in a row.
And missed both badly.
13.
Gets one back.
Very important to get that back, especially after making a couple errors like that. Get a quick one back and he can refocus and forget about those 2 missed serves. Oh, nice point. Jammed Wang right in the middle, but Wang still spun it out of there. But Chiang Peng with that counter topspin again wins the point, closes it to 13-12. It's a great match. Both players playing excellent.
Again, the top 14 in the world have been here this week.
Chiang Peng trying to drive that backhand down the middle of the table. He's forced it long, couple inches.
Talking to himself out loud after the point.
Showing a little bit of frustration, a little too animated. It's not a good sign. I think he needs to just stay cooler. But his personality is one. He's an excitable player. Just can't help himself. There we go.
15-13.
15-13.
There we go, topspin to topspin. Wang a little bit late. That happens sometimes when the ball's going 80 miles an hour. Oh, look at that. That is just a great shot.
15-14.
Wang can't believe it. Watch his counter topspin. There's a heavy topspin. He drives it right down the line. Wang can't believe he's able to, one, he can make that shot, but down the line. 3 in a row for Chiang Peng Lung, and he's not far away from this title. 15 all.
And he gets the serve, up 2 games to 1. And maybe a moment ago thinking the most horrible of thoughts that he could squander a 2 games to none lead and lose 3 straight. Wang was playing magnificently.
And that can be a horrible thought. If you're out there and you think of it, what'll happen is it'll happen. So you try not to think of those things, but sometimes you can't help yourself. And Wang's been fighting hard, but Chiang Peng getting himself back in this game here.
Net. 16-15.
Nice job.
There's that down the line drive. Wang hit a nice forehand.
17-15.
Just drive down the line, off balance.
Way off balance. 2-point lead and 4 away.
Oh, try to spin that one. You could just see the spin on the ball. Heavy backspin. Try to turn it over to topspin. Just a little bit of a mishit. Oh, 2 errors in a row just when he was closing in on the title.
17.
Chiang walks away to think about it before stepping up. Long.
3 in a row.
So back and forth we go, and now with a chance to serve to the victory, Chiang Peng Lung and Wang Liqin, number 2, trying to hold on to his ranking. Yeah, we can call him demonstrative, I think, spiking every point of his with a loud yell.
Excellent return of serve. He jams it down the middle. Followed up with a forehand winner. Chiang Peng can feel it. He doesn't want to see a fifth game. He wants to close it out right here.
This is exactly the kind of pressure that Wang says he's having trouble with.
Oh, and there you go. A mistake right in the net. He's up 18-17, Chuck, and he loses 3 of his own serve.
Match point.
Major trouble here. Oh, side spin chop serve. He saves 1 match point. Can he save 2?
Stan mentioned Chang just red hot from the last year.
Oh, he misses them both. Look at that. And the crowd loves it. They like to see drama, and they've got it.
20 all.
I hate to see a player miss 2 receives, but those were great serves. They looked like topspin, but they weren't. They were backspin. 20 all. The crowd is restless. Chiang Peng Lung with 2 match points. No longer 20 all. And now, game point for Wang. These 2 Titans are battling it out. Game point.
And he gets him. And comes back from 2-love to tie it up at 2 games each. 5th and final game coming up. So kind of as everyone would want it to be. The men's singles final here at the U.S. Open is going to go to a 5th and final game. 6th ranked Chiang Peng Lung won the first 2, somewhat surprisingly, given the fact that he is playing number 2 ranked Wang Liqin. But in the last 2, Wang came back. And does he now have unmistakable momentum?
Well, you would say so, but not by losing the first point. It's so important to get out to a good start in that 5th game. First point goes to Chiang Peng Lung. These guys have been going back and forth. They're just so evenly matched. I think Wang has a little bit better technique, but Chiang Peng has a little bit more power.
One of the better matches ever in this country.
It's one of the best U.S. Open finals I've ever seen, especially the level of play. This has really been excellent. Well played, both sides. I just have a feeling that Chiang Peng has to be a little bit in trouble. He was up 2 games to love. He almost won the 3rd game. He almost won the 4th game. Now he's in the 5th, and things can turn around in a hurry. Oh, that was a big point. They're all big at this stage, but that was big for Chiang Peng. He could have been down 3-1, and with the momentum going against him, sometimes hard to make it back up that hill.
2 all.
Oh, forget that shot. Forehand winner, Wang Liqin.
2, 3, 10.
Each of these players had to win 4 to get here. Crowd of about 1,000 surrounding them on 3 sides.
Wang pumping that fist. Oh, beautiful.
Now Wang is the one shouting out loud with each point won.
For the first time in the match, Chiang Peng Lung is behind.
And behind 6-2 now.
And in real trouble. When you're up 2, to look at this long serve, got away. It's 2 big forehands in a row by Wang Liqin. Off the edge. It's been an entertaining match. Just when one seems like it starts to move away, there's a comeback. Let's see if Chiang Peng can pull this one back. Bad service. 2 times long. He's pumping himself in the head there. He knows better than that. But when you're up 2-0 and you're so close to a title and it starts to slip away, it's hard to get your focus back. You start getting a little bit nervous. You start thinking of what should have been, what could have been, and probably what isn't. And it's going away fast.
Yep. $6,000 difference in prize money. Winner gets $13,000. Runner-up gets $7,000.
Timeout. I'll tell you, there's nothing harder when you lose a match in table tennis when you've had match points. Chiang Peng Lung had 2 match points to win this title. Missed both receives. If he loses this match, he'll be waking up in the middle of the night thinking about those 2 serves he didn't even put in play.
That's if he can get to sleep so that he can wake up in the middle of the night.
Probably get to sleep early tomorrow morning sometime after his body finally stops the adrenaline. But it's so disappointing when you don't even put a ball in play because you didn't put any pressure on your opponent. Wang didn't even have to hit a ball to catch up.
Some competitive cheering now amongst the factions. A lot of the people in the crowd are competitors themselves. And the audience is as international as the participating field itself.
Well, both players have used their timeouts. There's none left. This is typical of a match, Chuck, and the way it goes. Once you get into that 5th, you're up 2-0, and you start to go down. Many times it's a blowout. And it looks to me like it's heading that way. Unless Chiang Peng can, if he can summon it up, I'd be surprised. I'd like to see it, but he's going to need a little run here just to change the psyche of how this is going. Oh, that's going to hit.
Just short.
Up in the air. And a 10-4 lead at the change of ends. The change at 10 at the 5th game, the final game, so that both players play equally on each side of the table.
10-4.
All this crowd wanted drama, and they sure got it in this match. Oh, there we go. Get back in the match. That's a start. That's a start right there. Beautiful backhand counter drive right down the line. Wang stepped around a little too early. Chiang Peng picked up on it and took the ball down the other direction.
Earlier today, Wang Nan of China won the women's singles championship.
Oh, jeez, again.
3rd time, I believe.
Right, he missed 2 of those in that last game, and that one there, that really hurts. Oh, nice topspin there. Right down the center. Oh, nice heavy backspin serve again. He's slowly working his way back from 10-4. Oh. Tried a drop shot, came up short. Wang, the good body language, dancing around. There's a nice backhand right down the center. The way this match has been going, Chuck, if Chiang Peng can make a run at it, it couldn't be a better match.
12-8. Wang.
I know the crowd wants to see it.
Wang serving 12-8. 5th and final game. Nope, wide. 3-point game.
One of the few errors there by Wang right off his opening forehand. He hadn't made any of those this game. Slight momentum change back to Chiang Peng here. Oh. Trying that drop shot again, just coming up short. Digging it right into the net. That'll work.
Back to within 3. 13-10 Wang.
13-10.
Let's see what serve Wang goes with. He goes with the topspin. Goes right into the rally. He's in trouble. Oh, but Chiang Peng missed an easy one. Wang was very happy about that. He was in a bad position. See, Wang went with the topspin last rally. Let's see if he goes back to topspin or underspin. That's topspin again. Oh. Great retrieve, but uncharacteristic error from Chiang Peng. He had the court open. The ball was curving, though. It had a curve, and it just slid away from him as he made his swing.
Wang fights him off. Back to a 5-point spread. Chiang kept knocking at the door, couldn't get 3 points down to 2. Kept jumping back up to 4.
There's a quick point there. Just what you need when you're down 5. Oh no, this is too much.
Inexcusable?
Well, what's happening, Chuck? He's putting on tremendous backspin on the ball, and what's happening? It hits it in the table, and it's skidded, and see, he's cleaning it off. There's so much backspin on it. They're just doing a quick skid, and it's not getting over the net. Oh, he's done.
Yep.
That missed serve was just sort of that was the final thing, I think. I don't see how he can come back now. It's all over.
Yep.
Wang Liqin wins in China, Japan, and now 3 points away from the U.S. Pro Tour title. Oh, it's over. It's a shame. Having 2 match points and playing brilliant. Having every chance to win this match. But they're both deserving winners. Wang never gave up. Fought like a tiger the whole way.
Came back from 2 games down to none to win the final 3, 20-11 now. And how long will the scars last? Will they carry down to Brazil? And there it is, an uneventful ending to a very eventful match. Chiang Peng Lung, ranked number 6 in the world, jumped out to a 2 games to none lead. But then number 2, Wang Liqin, came back, swept the final 3, and takes the last one to win the men's finals of the 69th U.S. Open Championship. Tremendous match, and we will be back with the presentation ceremonies after this.